Hello, we are back with San Herrera, episode 13. Um, and in today's episode, we're going to be doing a little bit of everything. Today's going to be a shorter episode, so yeah, let's get into this. So what we're going to work on today is we're going to be doing some residential development, and we're going to be fixing our ugly cloverleaf. So we have this cloverleaf interchange right here, and I really don't like the way this looks. Lag. So we have this this really ugly interchange, and I really want to change it. For now, I think we're just going to make it into another cloverleaf, but in the future, I would like to make this into possibly a more fancy looking interchange, a more sophisticated interchange with a lot more ramps and bridges and stuff. So for now, we're going to get rid of all these. We don't need these. We're also going to get rid of this because I don't like how sharp that turns. Okay, so we're going to go back here and place our main parts of the highway back in. See if we can't do this. See if we can. Let's. There we go. There we go. Fancy. Okay, so now let's go and get let's use I don't think we need anything else for now. So for now we're just gonna make this into a fancier cloverleaf. I just want to make it yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to make this without making it too sharp. So I have an idea. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to use these guidelines. I think we're going to go out. How far did we go out from this? 160. How high did we go? 240. We'll do the same thing on this side. Go out 160. 240. This is gonna be one of those interesting spots where we have there we go. There we go. Now let's get rid of these little sections in here. And interesting. So we're gonna start from this side, I guess, and then it's really sharp. I think we'll bring it in a little bit quicker if we. No, I don't think we can actually. Well, maybe for now we'll leave it at yeah, that's almost a. So we're gonna just completely redo this. Try to make it less sharp, more reasonable. if I can get it down here. Maybe we start from right here. I've honestly gotten people from compliments from people, not on YouTube, but just people that I know that have said I'm good at building these interchanges. But honestly, I'm honestly clueless when it comes to it sometimes. Oops, no, we're supposed to be using these. Ah, man. And I'm trying to do this without it getting kind of crazy on us, so... Oh, man. This is going to be a little bit harder than I thought it was. We probably want to bring this out a little bit farther if we're going to do... I don't know. Oh, we'll see where this takes us. I think we went up too high that time. I believe this side is too small. Yeah, this side, that side was too small. So let's... Okay, now we can destroy these guidelines that we have here with these streets. Now let's hope that this works, otherwise we're going to be kind of... Let's turn off our snapping. This is where those mods come in handy that we have from the workshop. Like move it. See, even when we don't have snapping on, it still snaps. Ah! See, that's too sharp though. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna screw this. It was a good shot. I think we actually did a pretty good job with our guidelines, but I really, it doesn't. I guess the symmetry doesn't really matter. Let's just get this done. I want it to have a smooth transition if we can. Ah, this is difficult. Okay, you know, we're gonna redo that, and we're gonna go. Isn't the most attractive interchange, but it's getting us somewhere. Okay, yeah, we're gonna retry this side. Let's start from over here this time. Or maybe not. Okay, that's I'd say that's actually pretty symmetrical. Maybe right here sticks out a little more, and I think it's fine. I guess let's just get this working. We need to work on our residential section that I wanted to finish today. And we've already spent a good chunk of time on this, so we're just gonna try to get this done. And it's kind of ugly, very ugly. But this is only temporary. I'm planning to make a much nicer interchange in the future. So keep that in mind. You know, we're gonna redo this side because I think this is the worst looking side out of all of them. And I don't want to spend too much time on this. I don't want it to be ugly either, so. Okay, now let's make sure these are all facing the right direction. Yes. No. Yes. 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 No. Alright, so we can go this way, we can go this way, this way. Yes, and then these. Yeah. It's not the most attractive interchange, but it's definitely something. So that's where we're going to expand our residential. I think we're gonna start over here, and we're going to we're gonna pause it real quick while we do this, because I don't want to disrupt any anything that's going on here. And I think we're also going to redo these lanes because I didn't like how these looked. I think we can make these a little better. And I think we can clean up the edges of this as well. So let's get our tools and let's we have some grades going on here. So what we're gonna do is we're going to select up here. Okay, so I think that's good in terms of our grading. So let's go back in here and then. Yes, yes, perfect. It just takes a while sometimes to get these all straightened out. Okay, so now we can get our lanes in here again. And I want to be careful with these. I want to do them right. So we're not seeing as much traffic as I thought we would through here, so I think we can just honestly afford to put little. Okay, I think that grade is okay, honestly, because of how steep that curve is. We'll keep this side just because we're not going to develop over here yet. But I think we're going to actually move this exit lane or the entrance to the highway over here. Oh no, I didn't want to press play yet. So we can probably, yeah, we can. I'm not going to connect it up there just because I don't want anything crazy to go on. I'm going to finish our grid over here. Okay, now let's connect these up. And then we can zone most of this as, we're going to zone along the highway right here, we'll zone this as commercial since we have such a high demand for that right now, but everything else will zone as residential. And then bring one more down here. Let's zone this as residential now. We can press play. You know, I think we'll upgrade this lane over here because, yeah, there's already a lot of traffic over here. And there's going to be, since we have a lot of people moving in. We should probably go ahead and get that upgraded right now. And then we'll go ahead and add some other things over here in a second as well. Let's look at our junctions. We don't want to have unnecessary stoplights over here. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. Fine. Yeah. So as far as our roads go, let's James Webb, Heather Street, Walter Street, Strawberry Street, Garland Street. Which one do I like more? So we're going to bring this street down. We're going to bring it down to and then Phillips Street. I can imagine that these would probably all be the same street since they probably would have been. So let's do Jackson Street. Because the highway would have been put here second. So this road probably would have originally gone all the way through. So I think we can keep that. So we're going to call this Jackson Street. Bring this all the way through. We have a ton of demand for commercial, so I think we're going to make a little... Oh, we're having sewage issues now. And we're also having water issues, so we should probably get a water tower in here somewhere. We'll get one of these fancy ones, and we'll put one... We'll put one right here. Then we'll get a park in here. We already have a park. Do we have schools over here too? Yeah, we have an elementary school. Yeah, oops, we forgot to get our sewage treatment plant. So I think we're gonna... Don't want to place one of these so much. But if we do, we can get unlock that building. So I think we're going to place one and then we're going to destroy it right away. And then we'll find... Oops. Which ones do we already have? Advanced water treatment plant. Inland water treatment plant. Is that the same? Yeah, it's the same thing. So we're going to bring another road back here. Actually, no. We can just... Will that fit right here? It won't. So... Does it tell us what our upkeep is? Yeah, these are a little bit cheaper, so I think we'll just place a few more of these. We have the weird thing going off the pipes underneath here, so we're going to try these pipes. Yeah, we can place that one. Why not? Okay, so I guess this is a little sharp. We're gonna have dedicated turning lane here. So let's upgrade this. Same as over here. Over here. Ooh, what the heck? You know, let's downgrade this because I think this is causing the traffic to get even worse over here. Let's pause that before we... Yeah, we don't need those power lines anymore. We don't need these either. What are these? Are these yeah, those are intercity buses. Okay, so as far as where else we're going to expand, we need more commercial. So I think we're going to destroy this road and we're going to bring it up straight instead. And we're going to start a little commercial shopping center over here. How far does this go up? I want to copy this. 4,960. We'll just start over because I don't feel like doing the math right now. So 4,960, I believe. Yeah. Although these are... Yeah, so 4,960. That's definitely higher than that is. 3780 is what. Okay, so let's go 3780. Yeah, the ones with trees probably cost a little bit more. Makes it look like there's a weird angle thing here. I'm not sure why, because they're. I believe those are both 90s. So I'm not sure why it shows that there's something weird going on. Okay, now let's go up a little bit more. And we'll zone this as commercial. I'm not sure if I should turn this or if, you know what, I'm not sure if I'm going to turn this actually. I'm not sure if this would turn in like, I feel like the grid would kind of continue on both sides a little bit and then it would just kind of mix up. And then maybe it would kind of curve a little bit. You know, I also want to start like a little farmer's market somewhere. So right here is we're going to keep our grid very consistent. And then as we start to break out from the grid, we will make it less consistent. Let's use our curve rail tool to connect this up. Perfect. It is perfect. Now let's connect this up here. Okay, now before we develop more, I kind of want to put more thought into what we're going to put over here, because I know that I want to have downtown right here. I want to put the airport over here, and then we would need to have another industrial park over here, which is where I want to put most of our unique factories. And then I want to place a football, like a stadium district, and an amusement park over here. And I want to place the zoo probably somewhere in here. I want to place the zoo next to the highway. And we're having issues with our... Let's just give them some help real quick. One more thing I wanted to do, I keep forgetting to do this. I want to zone this area. I keep forgetting to do this. Every single time I play, I forget to zone that. And along here as well. Honestly, this would probably be zoned as well. Right there. And there's not really a need for us. We could probably fit the road through there. It's fine though at this point. We don't need to do that. One more thing I want to do is fit our... We have the printing press unlocked, I believe. So I want to get that in here. I believe that's a unique factory. Furniture factory. Printing press. We're going to place that in here if we can. I don't think we will be able to. You know, actually, let's place that over here. I feel like that's something we'd probably see in this sort of area. If we can. Don't think we'll be able to. We could probably fit it. No, not quite. If we were to eliminate this, let's eliminate this road. We could fit it right here. seeing some gridlock traffic now, which is definitely not what we want in this area. That makes me kind of want to, yeah. I kind of want to do what we did over here. Maybe I think I might bring this highway connection down into this instead. But we still have the same problem because then we're just gonna have, we're basically just moving it because it's still gonna be about the same distance from this right here. So it wouldn't make much of a difference. Let's also zone this as commercial. There's not really a reason why we don't have this zoned. We won't zone right there because we don't want the extra traffic from that, but we'll zone that, and then we'll zone this as well. And we'll zone this. So this needs paper, plastics. Do we have, oh, in order to, I think that we will need the oil industry to do that. So we're going to, yeah. I actually do want to start an oil industry soon because we do have some oil near our, in the next tile I want to buy for the train tracks, we have, there's oil in that tile, so I think that would be a smart thing to do. So hopefully we'll work on a zoo in this area after we bring the highway over here. So we're not going to develop this area. Hopefully we'll turn this into a massive zoo and then nature reserve sort of thing, a national park, I guess you might say, right outside downtown. Which is they do have a massive zoo outside of San Diego, a massive just little park and zoo. There's also one right outside Denver. And there's a big zoo outside of Dallas as well, but it's not massive. Let's go up 400. No. It needs to be straight. I hate how it curves that, like right at, look, it does that right at the last second. Right when you want to place it, it does it. 440. It keeps wanting to go up 440. No, see, it did it again. Let's just get these back here though. Why not? And we didn't go up high enough, or we did, but it's acting mean to us. So let's, no, not 440. We're just trying to go 400. I think as we, like what I've said before, as we transition into the more suburban areas rather than inner city, because this is probably more inner city. So as we get into more suburban environments, probably out here, we will break up the grid more. Like beyond this, I think we'll start breaking it up more. And it already is kind of breaking up right here. A lot of our traffic is coming through this neighborhood, which tells me that we might want to put heavy traffic ban over here. Let's make sure that this is part of Freeman. And this water tower still isn't working, so let's... I thought our area would grow, but I guess not. Here we now we have a 3-star forest. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. So after the last episode, we actually leveled up our industry. So let's see what else we can place here. Do we have? Yeah, we have these medium tree lots. So I also said I wanted to maybe relocate this, and as for where we would do that, I'm not sure, but I feel like this probably wouldn't be the place you would see agriculture industry. I feel like that's something you'd see out in maybe the outskirts of the city. So, or I mean, we could, but I think if we were going to do that, we definitely would need to bring a highway connection over here, because a lot of our traffic, we're having a lot of traffic from the industry areas, from that industry area specifically. So if we were to I added this road back here to help out, and it is helping out quite a bit, but I think that if we were to bring a highway connection over here, it would make it much more efficient. As for which highway we'd bring it from, I'm not sure. Probably this one, just because I think this one's a little closer. So let's keep working on this new area over here. You know, let's just use our curved road tools over here in our freeform. Let's bring this back. We'll get this all zoned, mostly zoned with residential. And then we're going to call it an episode once we... we're going to call it an episode soon. Generally, my episodes are close to 2 hours, or close to an hour and a half long. So I guess a shorter episode in this case is just going to be about 50 minutes, 40 to 50 minutes. So yeah, I want to put a farmer's market somewhere. I'm not sure where. Maybe over here. We'll do a commercial area with the self-sufficient buildings, I believe is what it is. No, which one is it? Yeah, organic and local produce. So I think we'll put this specialization on a little commercial area over here. I feel like that could be fun. And now let's get these last roads connected up and make sure our junctions are fine. And it's not going to let us. Can we do it over here either? We could if we would need to have a funky angle. Which is okay, I guess, but I don't like it. It's not ideal. I just don't get why it won't let us have the connection right here. What's so bad about that? So let's get more commercial zoned. Yeah, we got our water pipes under here, I believe we did. Let's check one more time. No, actually, no, we didn't. Let's do that real quick. Speed it up. Yeah, we're already sped up. Good. Now let's make this into a district. As for what policies we'll put here. I think this will just be like every other district that we have in this area. We might put heavy traffic ban over here because, I mean, there's not really a need for it. There's not really a need to put it. I mean, we don't really have anything over here, so I don't think we'll do heavy traffic ban. We might do encourage biking, and we could put some bike paths. You know, we have encouraged biking in most of our districts, so I think over here we'll just do some normal paths. And we'll get some schools in here, or we might not need schools. We can get some parks though. Yeah, I don't think we need schools. Our coverage is, yeah, our capacity is 5,050, and our eligible students, we only have 2,552 eligible students, so we have no need for any more elementary schools. The funny thing is, the most like the worst areas when it comes to elementary schools is right next to them, like right here. This new area that we just built has no. They are not covered at all. But like You know, that might have something to do with the fact that we just zoned this area. That might change, but yeah, so I'm not sure. Over here, we don't really need one, but we can get some parks. How about our high schools? High schools are pretty good too. We have close to one per district almost, with every residential district. Yeah. See, I think it's mostly the newer areas that have been zoned, like the newer zoned areas that don't have coverage. I think when they level up, they do get coverage, but like usually right away they don't. So I think if we place that water pump that we placed earlier, the sewage treatment plant, I believe we unlock a unique building. Let's see if we do. I believe it was the town square or something. Or maybe not. Yeah, maybe we didn't unlock it. Where's that one town hall building? Here. Alright, let's place that real quick. Water treatment plant. We're not going to hook this up to anything because I don't want to pollute our water. See if that worked. Oops. Water pumping station. Yeah, we should probably get some more of these anyway. Let's get some pipes under here. Okay, so we'll work on that. Our electricity, how is our coverage doing right now? We're almost doing pretty bad. So how is this? How much does this produce? 160 megawatts. I think we're going to go with this one. We're going to replace these other ones. Let's see if this is good. How much does that produce? Not enough, apparently. Yeah, I guess those aren't as good, so that was a bad idea. I thought those were better for some reason. How about this solar updraft? Yeah, so maybe we're not doing very well in this area. We might move our So for now, I think we'll worry about power in the future, but for now we're just going to place one of these out of the way. Let's see how much we're producing. I don't think we're producing enough, but we can check. We need 1,000 megawatts of power. Is that what it is? Yeah, megawatts. I believe megawatts. And you know, since we already have, we won't zone this area yet, but we might as well bring this across. We'll pause it because I don't want to disrupt anything. And we won't zone this area yet. We have this significant hill right here. Let's look at our terrain. See if there's much we can do about it. Not really. I mean, we could curve it. Don't really want to do that too much. It's, I mean, aside from that, it's not too bad anywhere else. I mean, we've got this really weird bumpy and not so bumpy area. Kind of looks like melted ice cream. And then over here it's more smooth. That's weird. I'm not sure why it does that. How does it look outside of that? Kind of hard to notice. So yeah, that opens up all this land for development, and over here as well is open. I don't want to develop this because I want to wait till we bring the train tracks through. But we could probably develop some of this. So we're going to have a lot of interesting things going on because we got the grid. We got a lot of different grids kind of going to meet in here. Let's look at our power. Did we just disrupt something? We very may. I don't know how to say that. I can't speak right now. We may very well have disrupted that, so we are not going to. We're gonna, yeah. So we'll connect that back up, and then we're gonna resume. And we're gonna break up our grid gradually over here as well. So. So I think this will be low-income neighborhood for this industrial area, to serve the industrial area, and then we're going to bring these roads through, and we'll make some cul-de-sacs, I think. Now we can break up the grid, but we don't need to go like that. Alright, we're going to call it an episode after we develop this, or after we zone it. I wanted this to be a shorter episode, and I guess it is, but compared to what my usual length is. But I didn't want to be as long in this episode. The only reason I'm bringing it, we could probably do it right here. Yeah. And then let's get this into its own district. We're going to pause it real quick because I think we just disrupted an area with a heavy traffic ban policy, so I think that could disrupt the traffic movement through there and possibly hurt our industry. So we're going to erase that. Oh my goodness, we're seeing so much traffic through here. I think a lot of this is, yeah, there's a lot of industrial traffic through there, which isn't good. So now let's, I wanted to make a park back here, but I think that honestly we could probably still fit one back here, maybe. I think we can still, yeah, we can still get one back there. So we're good. For junctions, we'll bring our yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we just got our pipes under. Let's make sure this has a schools out policy. Schools out And any other policies for this area? Probably not too much. We can do smoke detector distribution. Honestly, I think that's about it. So now we're going to zone this. I think we're going to zone this mostly commercial or residential, even along the collectors. We'll zone a little bit of commercial through here, but right here we'll do residential, commercial, and then more back here. We can zone this as commercial. And we're going to dezone that because we don't want to cover up our paths. Okay, we're seeing a lot of traffic through here again. That will probably just be because of this, the growth that we added over here. So, anything else? Yeah, let's get a elementary. We might not need an elementary school. Yeah, we got one right here and one right there. We definitely don't need an elementary school. As far as high schools go, we got plenty of those as well. And we're seeing some issues over here too again. Not enough resources, I think. What is the issue with that? Oh, not enough buyers. Yeah, honestly, with all once we expand this even more, I think a highway connection will be almost necessary. How much traffic we're seeing. Okay, well, we're going to call it an episode here. Thank you for joining me. We did a lot in this episode. We built this area up for development. Now we just need to wait for it to develop. It's kind of slow right now. We don't have a demand for commercial. Residential, we have a higher demand for commercial. So we also added this little chunk of land in here. And I wanted to add some paths in here. I forgot to do that. So let's... do that. That's probably it. I don't think we need too many more paths. We'll do one right here as well. Especially right here. I mean, can you imagine if you lived right here or something and you had to cross, you had to go around the entire thing just to get over here? And I don't think that's connected, so let's... There we go. We can get one more connection from here to here. Yeah, the traffic isn't too bad on the highway yet. So we'll see about that. Since we're having garbage collection issues. So we have, yeah. Yeah, garbage. We're doing good with garbage. A building is on fire. I believe we have a... Yeah, see, there's the fire stations. Fire truck, I mean. So I think we're going to follow some lane mathematics. Biffa's lane mathematics, I believe. We might not need to. I think traffic flow through here is pretty good. And we're kind of following lane mathematics right here. We add one lane, we take away. So we have 4 lanes right here. Basically, this is how lane mathematics works. So we have 4 lanes, then we have an exit, and then we have that decreases the amount of lanes that we have. So we have basically just subtraction. And then we could generally, I think what the rule would be is then we'd add another lane here. I don't want to do that though, because I think the traffic flow is already really good through here. So we're also getting some. We have I-9 right here, and it only goes out that far for some reason. So we're gonna extend it out. Same thing with this side. Wait, no, I-9. I-9. There we go. This is both I-10, yes. Right? Yeah. All right, well, thank you for joining me. See you guys in the next one. N.J.H is out.